Hello, hello, hello. Whoop. Almost broke my neck. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is Monday. Monday. I didn't even know it was a holiday, really. I really didn't. Thank you for all that's being here. I don't know if CV is still walking in California before that heat really comes up. Because what is about a 3 or 4 hour difference? Is what it was is. And how is everybody weekend? How's everybody weekend been? Hey Kevin, how you doing? Good morning, Scratch and Pete. Good morning. How are y'all doing? I did not even realize it was a holiday. You know when you retire. Hey Warmstrong, you know when you retire, you don't know Warmstrong, did you know it was a holiday? He said, Betty, don't start picking on me early this morning. Hey, Lady Sky, how you doing this morning? How are you doing this morning? Thank you so much for everybody showing up early this morning. And our topic gonna be, are you really ready to show up and show out? You know, you always gonna have to stay awoke, as they say, awakened. And be ready. You know, it could be if you win $1 billion. If all of a sudden you wake up one morning and YouTube got you one of your videos at over 1 million. Are you gonna be ready? Are you gonna be ready to show out and show up, really? Show up and show out. Okay. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit today, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm talking about, that today. I always come up with something in my mind somewhere. But how was everybody's weekend? Hey, Big Sun Lawn Care, how you doing? How are you doing today? Haven't seen you for a while, and I know you haven't seen me for a while. And it's so great to see you. I know Kevin went on, I think at 9 last night, I think it was. And y'all know that kind of get over into my bedtime. Y'all know. Oh, y'all know. But thank you for coming in. And like I say, all the ones that can, please share me out if you can. And if you do, I definitely will thank you and put you on my banner. Okay. Because official Jamie, she shared me out on Friday. And VS Speaks Royally, she shared me out on Friday. So please, if you can, hey, Canadian Family Life, how are you doing this morning? Welcome. Welcome, Tiffany. Tiffany's really busy. I think she homeschools her kids. And thanks so much for stopping by. Big Son Lawn Care, are you off today because it's a holiday? Do yard men get off because it's a holiday? But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and was it anything else I got a long list of things to do today. I'm up there looking at my paper of all my stuff that's gonna get done today too. I'm telling you, it's so hard to stay organized when you're not really organized. And some of us should give us a little organization tips that's in the chat. How do you stay organized? I mean, it could be something short. Do you get up the same time every day? Do you go to bed, every day? Do you put everything on a piece of paper to stay organized? Hey, Eerie Frog, how do you stay organized? Everybody, even when paying bills, you got to write them down because you'll be done forgot them. So, and the reason I am bringing this up is it's something that the blades never stop turning. That's Big Son Lawn Care. Oh, hey, Lydia. Lydia's off today too. Oh boy. But let me tell you what brought me to this to ask. Are you ready? Some of us say, oh, if I won the lottery, oh, they always say that, or if somebody stopped by my channel and I get 1 million views. And if you're not ready when that comes, then guess what? You're going to fail at it. You really are. It's like you could get $1 billion. And if you mismanage it, you know what? You're going to mismanage that billions of dollars. Okay. Hey there, Keisha. How you doing? How are you doing? And I always say, if you cannot handle a little bit of money, how are you going to handle a whole lot? Can somebody tell me, hey, Deborah, how are you going to handle a whole lot of money when you can't even handle that paycheck that you get in, from your job? How are you going to do that? And what happens when you get a couple of extra dollars in your paycheck and you've been living on, let's just put a number out there. Say you've been living on $100. Hey, Junior, it's been a while. Welcome. Say if you've been getting $100 in your paycheck and all of a sudden you get 150. So are you going to start spending that extra $50? Or are you going to save it? You already been living on 100. So are you going to take that $50 and start living on that too? Tell me what y'all in the chat going to do. Are you going to save that $50? Because you already been living pow on that $100. So what you going to do with that $50? Are you going to add it to a bill? Are you going to save it? What are you going to do? You should know where it's going. You should. Makes sense, huh? Okay, because if you've been living, I remember my mom, because I was really tight. Money was really tight when I had when my boys were little. Then I got like a windfall in, and I was ready to spend that money. And my mom said, listen, you've been living poor all these years. You need to just save that money. And I'm so glad I listened. Junior, hello, hello, hello. And Canadian Family Life says she's tired. I didn't get to sleep until 2 a.m. and then got up at 6 a.m. Okay. Miss Deborah, my best friend, is here. And Big Son Lawrence says facts. Oh, but yeah, I really thought about that. But another thing I thought about was I had VS Speaks Royally on Friday. And she says she don't give interviews. And she said, I must have caught her at a good moment. And she gave me 30 minutes, which I was honored to have. Okay. And her channel, she speaks about the royals and she throws in a little Beyonce, a little Adele, but she really have a strong following. Okay, they're really passionate about the royal family. Meghan and Harry, they're passionate about them. Okay, and then she has a trash time talk and they have fun, and she really have people that pull together. So by the time her lives are over, she may have 300 to 500 people, but the time her lives are over and people come back for replay, she have almost 5,000 people that come. So I knew she had a big following. Okay. So what she did was, we set the time and date, which was Friday. And when I always be on my live early. And then she came in early. And a lot of times I'm not used to that because a lot of people don't come in early. And what happened was, y'all don't know, on the back end, her father had fallen. And so I told her, really, if she needs to, I could get her another time. And it was all right because she needs to take care of family. And she said, no, I'm gonna try, but she said, I got a serviceman coming. So then she was able to stay on for, I said, a good 20 minutes, and all her people came over, a whole bunch of them. And let me tell you, on that video, I got 1,700 I got 1,700 views and I got 52 new subs. So I got a lot from her. And just let you know too, what happened was she did have to, leave for a little bit, but then her squatties, they took over. And let me tell you, they made it so easy for me. But this showed me, Betty, are you really ready? Are you really ready for a windfall of money, which you can get on YouTube, or you can get in the lottery, or you can get in an inheritance? Are you really ready, y'all? Now, I'm going to ask you this question again. I usually be running my mouth and forget. I didn't forget this time. If you got extra money in your paycheck, or you got a windfall, tell me what you're going to do. I'm gonna make it more of this. Say if you got an extra $50. Ah, and, and what would you do with it? Would you spend it? Would you save it? Would you pay on a bill? Tell me what you're gonna do. What you gonna do with that windfall? I know one young lady last night said when they got them stimulus checks, she said she knew what she did with her stimulus check. She said she paid her rent up for 3 months. She bought her children some clothes, and I forgot what else she said, but she knew exactly where her money went. And the young man, he said he spent it on video games. He didn't pay up his rent, So, what would you do, if you got a little extra money in your check? Tell me now, what would y'all do? And I had a great weekend. How was everybody weekend? I kind of laid back this weekend and tried to figure out what I was going to do this week. So I can be ready with YouTube because a lot of times in life and even on YouTube, all of us want different things. Sometimes YouTube is a social life for some people. Some people are here to just, do videos so their grandkids and great grandkids can see them, later on in years. And some people are here to make money. I'm here to make money. I'm here to make money. Some of you have more time in y'all lives than what I do. Okay. But honestly, I'm here to make money. And I know the only way I'm going to be able to make money is I'm going to have to get really serious and really organized with this YouTube thing. Or if my husband win the lottery, then I'm also going to have to be organized with money. Okay. So I just wanted to share a little bit about what made me think about all of this, But I really felt on Friday that I was caught with my underwear down, caught with my drawers down. They always say be prepared. And I just don't feel, I had all those people to come in. Of course, they're going to look at my stuff. And but I knew I wasn't ready for that because even Warmstrong, and I hope he don't mind me saying this, asked me, do you think they were coming back? And I said no, because I'm not ready. And who knows, maybe I got one or two. You never know. I know with my new video, I got one new subby. I'm happy with any subbies I get, but the subs that I get now, I want them to watch my content. I really want them to watch my content. Warmstrong said he'll go on a cruise. Don't we know? Lydia say, oh, you do back to back too, Warmstrong. Back to back cruises. We'll never see him for sure. Oh, Lydia said it has been really nice having an extra day. Can't wait till I can do more of this. Girl, oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. And that's another thing. Lydia is getting close to retirement. So Lydia is going to, right at this point, going to have to figure out her pennies, how much she's going to get from her job, how much, she'll end up with Social Security, her pension, if she's going to get a pension. How much is it going to take her to live? So she's got a lot of this going on right now in her life. So you got a lot to think about, Lydia. You really do. And a lot of people too, they soon as they get a windfall, they quit their jobs. They don't even think about that, this money could run out. They don't even think about that this money could literally run out, you know? So, Irifar, what would you do if you came into a windfall? What would you do? I'm trying to see if I missed anything. Okay. Um, Keisha talking to Bill, she said yes. It all goes to the cruise fund account. I know, right? But you know what? He gonna take all of us, Keisha, because he gonna have the extra money. He gonna take his family. He gonna take Keisha's family. He gonna take me. I know my husband ain't going. He gonna take all of us. Okay. I want my own cabin though, with my own bathroom. You can't be cheap on me. Oh, let's see. So Lady Sky says she bought some women clothes last Friday. Okay, well, I am so happy for you with that. I need some new clothes. I have not really bought really pretty stuff since since the pandemic. I got to go out and really shop. Really I really thought about that. I wear the same old stuff because I'm around the house all the time. So, hey, Trish off today too, y'all. I don't know why I didn't ask her to come up and visit today. I wasn't even thinking. I could have had Trish and Miss Lydia up here. I sure could have. Okay. So, that's why I say I love when people say, I want to win the lottery. But how do you handle your money now? Think about it. I could think about it. I remember every time I got a big income tax return, I would spend it. And I wouldn't know where the money was. That's when the boys were little. But then when I really got really knowledgeable, every time I got my income tax check, I started paying bills off. I got really smart because I wanted a house. So I got really smart and I started holding on to that money. And then I got a windfall and I held on to that. And that's how I got my house. So I'm telling y'all, when y'all get, and you know what? I'm going to give y'all a little knowledge about me. Okay. Last year, Social Security, we got a raise. Was it 8 or 9%? Something like that. And so I forgot how much extra, but do you think that I saved that extra money? Do you know I could have saved a lot of extra money if I would have held on to that money? So, I fuss at different people about it, but I need to change some habits too. Okay. So, another thing too is, and thank you everybody for being here. Thumbs up, thumbs up. To help us grow, to help me grow, us grow. Share me out, and I definitely will thank you and put you on my little ticker tape. Okay, controversial cruising just slid his little self in here. I am here. Sorry, haven't been feeling well. Oh, what you done caught? What buggy you done caught off that ship? What buggy you done caught? Lady Sky said, I don't handle my money that good. I spend it quickly. Thank God my mom handles my money. Well, thank God she does. The pandemic taught me not to spend. Yes, a lot. Hey, Yansu. Yes, a lot of people, they really didn't spend a lot, Lydia. They didn't spend a lot. I know I did. I didn't spend a lot of money because I wasn't going shopping. All I spent my money on was food. That's all I could think of was food. Because I wasn't going to anybody's store. If you ask my best friend, honey, I stayed home. And if anybody came to the house, you better be telling me before. Controversial cruising, talking to Bill B, emailing you today. Sorry, a little late. He don't feel good, warm, strong. He done called a buggy off the ship. he done caught a buggy off the ship, is what he did. But you know what? Another thing I learned this morning. Do you know, according to the National Endowment for Financial Education, 70% of lottery winners go bankrupt within a few years? What about that? What about that? They enjoy all that money and then they go bankrupt. But you know, some people too are really smart. They have 2 paychecks coming in the house and they only live on one. What about that? I wish I would have thought of that one. There are so many ways to save money. One trick I learned, Lydia, was I would like say how much I'm gonna spend each week in a whole month. Okay, the 3 weeks I would spend the money. On the 4th week, I wouldn't spend any of that money. So whatever I bought in those 3 weeks, it better be enough for that 4th week. That's another, quick way of saving money. It really is. I was like, oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. Trying to see. Oh, there go Frosty Longwolf. There you are. Yeah, he gonna get you anyway, Warm Strong. That controversial cruiser, he don't forget nothing. Yeah, Young Soo is here. Frosty Longwolf. He's a new friend of mine. He was thinking about, he was at the point where most of us get Frosty Longwolf. I went over to your channel too, where he was, saying that he may give up YouTube because he said everybody says that, I guess it's personal, his channel. I guess they're not really feeling it. A lot of times, we do make videos that we love, our own self. But sometimes we have to think about what other people like. Because that's what YouTube is all about. Yes, we could love something personal, but also people that's watching you need to, buy into it. So if you can get them to buy into it, Frosty Longwolf, then you can continue doing what you're gonna do, is what I'm saying. Controversial Cruising said, "We okay, Eerie Frog. I'm gonna get over it. What bug you got? what bug you got?" I should make him come up here and we can see how sick he look. Thank you so much for everybody being here. Oh Lord. Jaden is here. Jaden, no school today. Jaden, no, because I'll be asking. Jaden, I didn't see where you shared me out this time. Frosty Longwolf, I'm gonna go back over to your channel today. My main audience thinks my videos are awesome. It's just that, one person. One person. I said, don't listen to one person. What I found out, what I usually do is I go around and I ask different people. In fact, I was doing that last week before I got VS Speaks Royally on here. And, I got a lot of good ideas. A lot of people said the same thing though. And 1 or 2 people did really like my videos. But I can tell you what happened. I forgot something. I went on a break for about 6 weeks and my videos were getting pretty good numbers. But I was tired because that's just when I got monetized. And then I started putting out videos again. And they didn't seem to be getting that much numbers. And then I said, because YouTube was pushing out my videos. And then I said, when I came back after those 6 weeks, I'm like, I ain't pushing them out. And I forgot about that. My numbers had started increasing. I had started getting more viewership. And I was like, what were you worried about? You know? So even the one that I put out yesterday, granted, it only got like 80 some hits, but I also got a subscriber from there. But the number is going back up because at least I have 20 some more than I did last week. So I was happy about that. And don't be frightened of that YouTube studio, y'all. Don't be frightened about that YouTube studio. Frosty Longwood said, I ask different opinions. Okay. And that's a great thing because one person can't break you. They really can't. Even if they come over to your channel, and it's one person and they don't like something you doing, guess what? It don't matter. They can come over and, they can tell you what they think. And it's up to you if you want to continue on. But one person don't break a channel, So, yeah. But getting back to Bud Files. Hey, Bud Files, they're everywhere. And another thing, not only that about if you get a whole bunch of money and inheritance or your YouTube channel blows up, no matter what age you are, you're going to have to show up and you're going to have to be ready. You know how some people say they can sing and then somebody tell them to sing on the spot and they say, oh no, I can't do it right now. You're not ready. You're not ready for the big leagues. You not ready for the big leagues. I'm sorry. If you say you can sing, you should be able to sing on a drop of a dime. You sure should. Yep. Frosty Longwood said, I basically just do plant videos and call someone out if I feel it's needed. Okay. And try to, join as many plant gardeners as you can. And that really helps you out too. So don't forget that, get some people that do the same thing you do. And that's what I'm starting to do. Get some of the people that vlog just like I do, or even the lives. I pay attention how someone that has more people in their lives, I want to know, how do they obtain that? How do they get that? How do they hold it on? And that's in life with anything. We can put that to money. We can put that to children. We can put that to everything. Watching other people sometimes really help us. And Keisha said, yes, get into the YouTube studio, especially the desktop, web version, and learn about how your channel is doing. I think people are frightened with that. Even like looking in their checkbooks or even looking at your budget. People, when they don't have the money, you don't want to look at it. You want to just close your eyes and you want to keep spending. You really do. So, and that's why I say we could put all this in life. That's what I'm going to say it again. When you get that big money windfall or when your channel blow up, are you ready? If you have not been managing your channel properly and you get a one blow up on your channel and you not ready and you ain't got the time and you ain't organized, just like in life, you are not going to be successful. You're going to be broke. You going to be broke. That's for sure. My baby sister is here. Hello, baby sister. My even sister can tell you in her 20s, credit card, she can tell you. You get smarter as you get older. I'm telling y'all, look at that. 70% of people that win the lottery go broke. What you think about that? All of you thinking, oh, I want to win the lottery. Yeah, you enjoy it for 2 or 3 years if your families don't strip you dry. And then you go out and buy that $1 million home, a $15 million home, and you can't pay the taxes. See, they forget about the taxes. People that make big money, the actresses, they don't want to pay their taxes. They do not want to pay their taxes. There goes CV. He's here. He's in California. He done got in from that walk. I don't know why CV didn't put it on live to get those watch hours, but that's all right. He gonna do it the next time for me. But he's off today from school. This is a holiday. So, everybody is off. Thank you, everybody that's here. And the ones that come back in to watch replay, I thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. I really do. I'm just trying to go down the chat. Erie Frog said, for those who don't have a laptop or computer, your YouTube studio has an app for phone. Yes, because a lot of people don't. You are so correct, Erie Frog, that, a lot of people don't have it. And I think a lot of times, too, we forget to be grateful for what we have. I think that's why we lose a lot because, no matter how much money we make or we have, and stuff we buy, it becomes stuff. It's just stuff. That's all it is, stuff. I know somebody that right now that got evicted with 4 kids and a husband herself. And I told her, let me just go through my house and see what I got. Believe me, it's a lot. I told her, give me about a week. I bet y'all, if y'all go through y'all house, y'all can almost furnish somebody else's home. I guarantee you, you can go in your refrigerator. How much food you done threw out this week? How much food did you throw out this week? Are you guilty? Are you guilty of throwing food out? That's how we waste money. We ain't ready. We ain't ready. Thank you for that, Erie Frog. Just from my long YouTube career, subscribers will come and go. Try not to allow that to discourage you. You know what it is right now, Lydia, with me, honestly, even those 82 people that watch are 84 and the number's going up. If they really watch 70% of my video, I'm a happy camper. Because, YouTube, they push them out. So it's got to be something good in there. Okay? Because it does hold their attention. But I know within myself that, I got to get better. And like I said, a lot of people said that it's familiar. They go in, it's, everything is familiar to them. But some people like that, So all I can do is the best that I can. And the subbies that I get now, it's going to be from my content. I'm going to tell anybody, it's going to be from my content is what it's going to be. Let me go on and see. Zalika Jaha piece. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is an OG, y'all. If y'all ever see Zalika, y'all grab on to her. Okay? She's not a YouTube creator. She is a supporter. And I've been here 2 years, Zalika, the end of this month. Can you believe it? And Zalika told me if it ain't meant for you, you won't get it. Whatever meant for you, you're going to get it. Oh, my God. I can't believe it, Zalika. Thank you. It's so great to see you. Honestly, what you been up to? And how has it been going? I'm still going down this chat. My sister said, yep, credit cards, only like a year. If that foolishness, not all my 20s. Yeah, we all do it. I mean, I know a friend that got credit cards this thick. And she's my age. How you gonna pay off all them credit cards? How you gonna stop working at 62 or 65 or 67? This, I'm telling you, the baby boomers and most of us messed up. Now, honestly, before I continue on, if I would have put this title up talking about money, it would have been low. The views would have been low. I'm telling y'all, because people don't want to talk about it, but I'm not talking about the negative. I'm really talking about the positive. Okay? And my sister will tell you, If she buy a laptop, it's gonna be cash. If I buy a laptop, it's gonna be cash. I'ma save that money. Okay. Now I can say that I do give, but I don't give enough to hurt myself. Okay. So just knowing that, but I'm telling you, if you can get rid of those credit cards, y'all, if y'all can, live on less, you'll be a lot happier. I'm telling you, you will be a lot happier. There is no way I could have retired at 57 and been deep in debt. Not to say I never was with credit cards. It was about 15 grand. Yep, sure was about 15 grand in credit cards. And those wasn't even including student loans or anything. That was from just with the boys and accumulation of $15,000. Just so happened I had a smart husband. He said, you made them bills, you're going to pay off them bills. Because he never had them. So what I did, I took on a second job, and that's how I paid them off. Can you imagine? If I didn't have that, I would have had $15,000 in the bank or more because I was paying interest. Okay. So yeah, let's see. I always check my analytics. I probably check it too much. Never can be too much. That's what I always say. Since I'm always looking to make a change. Yeah, and that's like in life, and that's why I'm trying to bring that all. When you see something isn't working, y'all, you need to make a change. You need to make a change. Okay? Because like my audience, I really did want younger people. And I wanted older women and men to show them that you can make it on YouTube. You can do it. Yes, youth and prettiness wins every time. It does. That's just the way of the world. Cuteness, prettiness, sexiness, personality, it wins every time. Okay. So, and you still need to make a change. But when you want something, you work hard. You work hard for it. And that means being uncomfortable. The only way you go into the next cycle of your life and really be at a good place, you're going to be uncomfortable to get comfortable. And I know a lot of you been through this that's been a certain age. I've heard even Lydia talking about, being a little uncomfortable to move to the next step. Okay. I'm going to talk about another thing I used to do, well, still do, and haven't been doing because I was trying to listen to some people. It isn't just one person told me this, so I don't want y'all to think in this chat I'm talking about y'all. But what I have always did, I have always balanced my checkbook to the penny. Everybody told me that, no, you don't need to do that because, you'll know when something missing from your account. Okay, I started doing that for some months. It felt good though, not doing it. And I'm like, I don't like this. So I went back because I want to know every penny that goes through my account. And that's what, even if you win $1 billion, if you win $1 million, if you have an inheritance, if your check all of a sudden went from $5,000 to $10,000 a month, you got to learn how to balance your money and your time. Because you got to have time to balance it. Keisha said, well, just like the gamble, they took playing the lottery. Most lottery winners are living a gambling, lifestyle with those winnings, which will not last. Yes, Keisha. And I just told them that I pulled up because I wanted to know, hey, rock the boat. Don't tip the boat over. Rock the boat. Oh, God. But trying to find Keisha's thing. Hold on, y'all. I'm a coming. Oh, Stephen is here. Let's see. Let me get to this chat. Okay, I'm gonna quit running my mouth because I'm behind. Okay, well, just like gamble, they took the plan. Yes, it don't last. 70% of people are broke in a couple of years when they win the lottery, because just what I'm talking about, they don't balance their checkbook. They don't know what's coming through. The more you got to handle, I'm telling you. And that's a yep, every day you get up, it's a blessing. Yes, Lord, it's a blessing. If you sit and think about how much you really have, because you got all that stuff in the closet, you got all that stuff under the kitchen sink, you got all that stuff in your junk drawer. What you need all that stuff for? And every morning be grateful to Jehovah just to get up. And Lydia says, I don't really shop and buy clothes, only things I need now. I'd rather spend my money on making memories and traveling. Yes, but Lydia, I still like a pretty dress every once in a while. And I got enough shoes. And I got enough boots. And in Florida, you only wear boots about once or twice. But as soon as it get cold, girl, we be trying to wear boots in Florida. And there's Stephen. Hey, Stephen, I thought about you this weekend. How you doing out there in the woods? Thank you so much for being here. Zalika says, I can give a full wardrobe if I go through my closet. Go through it, Zalika. Go through it today. I'm giving some of these clothes away. A lot of them, Zalika. I didn't leave you. I know you. You know what, Zalika? I know you got me in your heart. I really do. You one of my, you know what? Zalika represents. Let me tell y'all what Zalika represents. And I learned this from another YouTuber, and I'm so happy I learned this. When people come to your channel, they're strangers. Then if they like you, they become subscribers. Then if they love you, they become fans, and they never leave you unless you change or they change. Because some channels I love until something changed. And it wasn't bad. It's just sometimes people change up, and it's just something that you don't really like at that point. But people that I stopped going to as much, I still go back and check on them. So I would still consider them my fan. I don't forget them. Arnell Armin, Gabe and Babe. Who else? Jamaya. I don't know how to say her name. She become a new fan of mine, and her best friend Chelsea. So some you do become fans of. I'm going down the chat because I'm gonna get too far behind. Y'all know OG Brand here, y'all. Hey, OG. I saw OG yesterday evening over the King Morgan, them twin mama. Yes, save up for it. If you can't get it with cash, not buy here, pay here, y'all. Now, that's one thing I never did. Thank God. I did buy everything else, but I never did buy here, pay here, because it was just too much money. I did a lot of layaway at Kmart, and different stores. Credit cards give you instant buy gratifications, but sometimes you regret later. Yeah, you really do. And I say, if something is a large amount, don't buy it the same day. Give yourself a couple of days to think about it. I can do that now, but and then don't worry about returning it later, because definitely you're going to keep it, because a lot of people, that's why they return stuff. Yep, Rock the Boat is here. Keisha say, we use credit cards. Thank you, everybody that's here. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. We use credit cards with low interest and great rewards, and pay off each billing cycle to avoid paying any interest. Making money off money I'm already spending. Yeah. Yep. You sound like my husband, Keisha. You sound like my husband. My husband got to retire early too. He was 50. He has never went back to work. Okay. So yeah, he is a smart man. And thank God, even at his age now, that he can still handle that part of the household. Okay, Mr. 35-year-old controversial cruiser. Mr. Sicky Wicky. Wow, work hard for the money, so hard for honey. That's right. And you better be saving some of them little coins. Oh, let's see. Oh, wait, that's a song. Let's see. Let me go on because I'm a little bit behind here. I want to Frosty Longwolf says, I have a GoPro Hero 8 camera and a tripod. Although I don't have the expensive gear, that's expensive to most people now. A lot of people ain't got that. Like a second camera, zoom in and out and have different angles. But I bet you grateful for that Hero 8 camera and that tripod. Okay. Some people don't even have that. They just have their camera and they don't even have a ring light. In fact, my sister bought my ring light. I had a little ring light and she bought my ring light. And some secondhand places have ring lights. I never really, I know they got to have ring lights at different places, and just start looking and see, you know. But I do understand that though. I really, really do. But that shoot a GoPro, child. Rock the boat. Thank you for saying, yeah, rock the boat. Oh, let's see. Frosty Longwood says, I watch videos that have zoom in and out effects and two different angles to make it look more interesting. Yes, but another thing you can do in your editing, I'm going to do editing on here one day too. I think I'm just going to pop up live and do some editing as I'm editing. What you can do in your editing software, you can make it zoom in and out. If you go up and you hit what I want to say, crop, and you can cut and you can make it closer. Okay, so it'll look like it has a zoom out effect. I don't know if you quite understand that part, but you just go up, hit the crop, and then crop around to make it closer, and then make that clip, and then the other clip don't do anything, and it'll zoom in and zoom out. So I know you can do that because I do it all the time. All the time. I'm so glad all of you are here and the holiday is here. People gonna be barbecuing and all that that good stuff. The only thing I don't like about the holidays in Florida, because where I stay, Tampa Bay area, we're surrounded by water. And someone usually drowns. And I hate that. So sometimes I want it to rain. And that comes from my childhood, because this young man, he visited from the islands, and he ended up not going home. And I will always remember that as long as I live. And that's been, here I'm almost 70. And that was when I was a teenager. And some stuff, I'm telling you, as you get older, it's just ingrained in your brain. And also major turning points in your life. Like one of my major turning points is, and my OGs, I already said this before, was when I was going to get married, my first marriage. My mom say, Betty, don't marry that crazy man. And that was a turning point in my life. That right there changed my whole life. I don't know if I would have listened to her and went in the other direction, where would my life be? But you know what? It turned out pretty good. It was hard, but it turned out pretty good. It turned out pretty good. So I could tell that 20-year-old, well, I could tell my mama, she's not here. She's passed, but mama, you was right. He was nothing. He wasn't no good. And we were young too. I'll even put it on that. Now that's how I look at it. We both was young, and we were both trying to get out our parents' home, and all that good stuff. Okay, yes, I do that now, Keisha. My brother-in-law, yes, smart. She love him more than she loved me. Okay. When I get mad at him, she tell me what you done. That's the way to use a credit card. He does. And that's what I say. If you do that, you gotta be able to have the discipline. And in fact, I just paid one online for him, the whole thing. And he gets that cash back card and he saves that too. He don't spend it. I spend mine. I spend my cash backs. Make it give you something back. Yeah, yeah. Frosty Longwolf. Yeah, I get it now. I use editing software all the time. Yeah, you can zoom it in and zoom it out. I'm telling you, each time I edit, this video I'm editing, it don't go up in about 2 weeks. This one, I really learned a lot on. I've been doing it for about 2 years. So I went from not knowing anything to knowing more. Then do anybody have Skillshare? Do anybody have Skillshare? And if you have Skillshare, did you like it? I know they give you a month for free. And I'm gonna try that because I don't forget about that end of that month. I write that in my on my calendar. So anybody use Skillshare. I want to do that. Thank you so much, Frosty Longwolf. Thank you so much. And Steven is here. It's birthday boy. Happy birthday. Oh, he only 30 years old. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Steven, thank you so much for stopping by. Stephen Sheets, I'm telling you, everybody's off today. Thank you so much for being here. I enjoy your live streams. Keep up the hard work. Thank you. Yeah. And and I love it. I love it. Trish said she had it for a while. I did not have time to really utilize, so I canceled it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try it for a month and see how it goes. But I think it's like $14 a month, 100 something, and I'm already paying for Epidemic Sounds. I don't pay for Canva. I pay for TubeBuddy. So yeah, it's like I don't know. But I have to think about that one. But I am going to get it because I'm telling y'all, when I say always stay ready, be prepared, be woke, because you never know when it's coming. You never know when you're going to win the lottery. You never know when you're going to get an inheritance. You never know when your job is going to give you extra money and what you're going to do with it. Okay? So, and are you just going to keep living the way you living from paycheck to paycheck? And, but I'm so glad I did listen to my mom about that. When I did get a windfall, she said you didn't have it before, so live poor. I pay for TubeBuddy too. I will pay for Photoshop, although that's $20 a month. Yeah, because it all adds up. Usually, honestly, I pay my stuff for the year, is what I do. Even with Epidemic Sounds, I won't pay it every week. Hey, I just talked about you this morning, and I see this is VS Speak Royally. And I see that she's going on live today, I think at 1:00, Labor Day. And yeah, I'm so glad you stopped by, but I'm definitely gonna come over at 1:00 today. Scratch and P, can you drop VS Speaks Royally and then I could pin her to the top, please? Thank you. And yeah, I was talking about you today because I am still so amazed that the crowd that you draw, and they love you. They're fans. They're not subscribers. They're fans and they're family. That's what they truly are. So, everybody, oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to go over to the other side and let's see. There we go. Hold on, let me pin it. There we go. Okay, VS Speaks Royally is on at 1. And please go over there and show our love today. And I'm pretty sure it's at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Because she's gonna get me more, because I love the Royals. I do. I love them. They're just gonna make it more of me to get back into. At least I know what they're talking about. So that makes it easy for me, is what it is. And again, thank you so much for all the love I got on Friday and even after, and still some more. And I got, like I say, about 52 subscribers from you. Okay, CV. Oh my God, we got the school teacher here. He's off and he's grading papers. Oh, oh, let's see. Frosty says, I got into doing live streams. That is a little bit out of my comfort zone. Okay. And sometimes I feel a little uncomfortable on camera. Well, I'm going to try my best to catch you. Yeah, a lot of people with lives, they're introverts, or they just don't do well in front of crowds. So but let me tell you a little story about me. I was raised to speak. Well, I was raised to research and write little, I wouldn't call it a speech, but where I can talk to people. So even if I spoke in front of a million people, I wouldn't be nervous. So I am so grateful that I had that training when I was little. And also, I'm not uncomfortable when I come online and in front of the public or even in front of the camera. I'm really not. So and when I hear people say that, I'm like, really? So that shows all of us are different. Hey, Dirk. Do anybody know Dirk? This is the first time that he's been in. So, how you doing, Dirk? Okay, Shantarment. Let me go over here for a minute. Give me just a moment. Oh, just a moment, please. Just one moment. Somebody trying to get a hold of me. Hold on. Yep. Okay, hold on. Don't nobody leave me now. Okay, StreamYard. Okay. And Pete, I wrote over in Instagram for you. Thanks. Okay, Shantarman is here. Welcome. Welcome so much. Yes, Dirk, I see you're there. And Frosty Longwolf. Oh, I've been on here an hour. I may be a little uncomfortable on camera, but I don't show it because I still do. Well, great. I'm gonna have to catch your lives. But how long do you stay on? I would love to catch your lives. I love to see people do lives. And because I can always get ideas, I can always learn from other people. And I hope that's what you can do, from me. And that's why I say I really want, when I am editing a video, I'm gonna start popping up. I'm gonna make sure I put my phone in the back of me so you can see what I'm doing. Because we can learn from a lot of us. But I found out with editing, it's more of doing. Okay. Okay, Frosty Longwolf. I'll be looking out for you. I really will. And and see um what it is. But this weekend was really a learning time for me. And I am really, thank you, everybody that's in the house. Thank you so much for being here and the ones that come back from replay. And if you can share me out, please, because that helped me so much. And I will thank you and I will put you on my little ticker tape. Okay. Steven says, I like to have something of value, interest to offer when I do a live. And you know what? You said what my baby son, he said, mama, always have something of value and interest to offer, but something of value, something that they can learn from you. Always, something that interests them, and that comes with that little niche of what are you really going after, and the people, that the community that you're looking for is basically what it is. Because I know when I do my vlogging, I know at the start of my new videos, I'm going to say, I'm Betty J Gathers, and and tell my age a little bit. I haven't written it out yet, y'all. And just say what my channel is about, so I gotta start doing that. Thank you so much, CV. Thank you so much. And all of the materials about bushcrafting, prepping, and stuff. Yeah, and that's your niche. And a lot of people now really want to learn about prepping and survival skills. That should be in trending. That should be. And I even looked at trending today, and I normally really don't. And who is that? Deion Sanders. He won this weekend. See that? I'm gonna tell you, that's what video. I don't really like football, but when they say, and I like Deion Sanders' personality, okay, I know some people don't like him. I know they don't, but I do. But I'm like, you know what? I want to start watching football. I'm gonna tell my husband to sit down with me and teach me all the moves and stuff. I do, and he got his two sons there. Can you imagine? Deion Sanders, two sons are there, and then they had this little puny little guy. I don't know what his name was, but he must have showed up, and that's what I'm saying. He showed up and showed out. See how that really gets your blood juice going when you show up and show out? Yeah, she said, oh, thank you, CV. He shared me twice. Girl, he won yesterday. I can't even remember the football. Where's Warmstrong? He know who they play with. Who Deion Sanders? He the coach. They won yesterday. Hey, I'm gonna start following though. I don't know nothing about no football. I honestly don't. My sister do. She taught my sons. I also noticed some comments don't pop up on my don't pop. Okay. YouTube is crazy. But yeah, that's why they have those trendings. People go and look at them, and look at that. It motivates me to start looking at football. I don't know nothing about no football. All I know when they make a touchdown. I don't know nothing about no quarterback, fullback, hunchback, whatever. But I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn. I forgot what team they played for. But y'all know in this chat, who Deion Sanders, who is he the coach over where his two sons play, and he just won this weekend? Somebody Google it. Where Keisha? She Googled everything. So I'm just, and I really want to get more organized. I say that. So what I'm going to have to do really, I'm going to have to treat YouTube as a job. That's just the bottom line. That is the only way that I'm going to be really successful in this. I don't really want social hour. There is a time when I have my tea party, we have a social hour, but I don't want to use my time just on YouTube, just talking all day. I want to really be successful on YouTube. really be successful. And you can say that we all are successful. You started the channel. You started the channel. Okay. And you have invested all your time. And if you give up on anything and you quit, you will never know that you could have been successful. Our success could be right around the corner. It only takes one video, y'all. One video. One video. But a lot of hard work, I bet you, went in before that one video went viral. And if you did not invest your time right, that's how I'm trying to use it both between money and life, then it's not going to work out for you. Because when I get that 1,000,000 views, am I ready? I ask people that all the time. Am I really ready? I don't think right now I am really ready. I have all day to really, do YouTube. I really do. And I really have wasted a lot of time. It'll be 2 years the end of the month. I think that's why I'm going to celebrate the end of the month with my tea party. I'm going to have to talk to Lydia and Trish the Natural. And maybe I'll have 1 or 2 people because it'll be a little bit different and celebrate my 2 years. I think I have me some wine this time, y'all. But my tea parties have been really successful. So I'll definitely let you know. It will be the last Sunday in the month. And I just have to get with my little tea partiers that'll be on there with me. But I think that's what we're going to celebrate. My 2 years being on YouTube, because I didn't celebrate the monetization. A lot of people do. And I love going to monetization parties. I love them. Okay. But to me, when I got monetized, I guess it wasn't a time for me to celebrate. It was a time for me to say, hey, girl, you got to really work now, because your content is going to have to make it work for you, is what it's going to be. I'm trying to see. Shantirement says, I write down, let's see. Write down your topics. Yeah, before you're live. I do. I write down a lot of them. Every time I think of an idea, a topic, I write it down. Whenever my sister says something, and they don't even have to be talking about it, I'll write it down. It's just something, whatever pops off in my head. Or if I go to someone live today and they say something, and I will write it down. Okay. So I was trying to think. Somebody said something this morning. Somebody says something, says when it shows, be ready and stay woke is what they said. Because you don't want to get caught with your underwear down, okay? Because when those 2,000 people come to your channel, you want to have great content that they can look at, but I'm getting there. I don't think mine is the worst. I really don't. But I'm going to try harder. Anybody have a schedule during the day? What I noticed with bigger YouTubers, they have a schedule. Hey, Elliot, my friend is here. What they have is a schedule. Elliot, do you have a schedule? I just feel, Elliot, that I waste a lot of time. So what I'm really doing is set me up a schedule, and I really want to stick to it. I'm hoping that I can stick with it. And I find bigger YouTubers, that's what they do. They set up a time when they get up and when they get off. And when they off of YouTube, they don't think about YouTube. Then they go in the next day and they start over again. So that's what I want to do. And that's where I start today. Okay. So when I get off of here, I'm not going to go and look at YouTube's on TV. I'm going to have a certain time today, and probably, I'll break around noon and get me some, coffee or tea, and go from there. But this has been a great morning. I've had a great crowd this morning, but I'm telling you, I'm going to work hard. Okay. I know a lot of people say that, If they don't enjoy it, it's got to be something you love. But even if it's something you love, you got to work at it. It is not going to come easy. Very few people it comes easy to. And like we say, it's only 3% of people make it on YouTube. Up to 10,000 or 1,000 people watching every video they have. Okay, only 3%. And just think, we talked about the lottery. When people win the lottery, 70% of people go broke in a couple of years. 70% go broke in a couple of years. Okay. Yeah, it's good to have a schedule. It is. It's good. And I'm starting. I am starting today. Because like I say, I want it. And you got to want it. And it has to be a burning desire. It really has. I have no time for social hour on the internet. I got to make it work for me. I really do. And then I can enjoy the other part of my life also. I'm really serious, y'all. Y'all think I ain't serious. I am serious about this. I really am. And I'm going to make sure that I have people in my corner that also wants to work hard. Work hard and work smart too. Some YouTubers are doing slave timber. I'm not doing it, but some people are doing slave September. I know Trish, she's doing it, and Official Jamie is doing it, and quite a few other people are doing it. But I think I'll kind of opt out for now. Who knows? Maybe I'll try in December and do it every day. But I think this month I'm gonna I've already missed the day, so I can't do slate timber. I would have had to do something on Saturday. But I still want to continue doing my lives, but I really want to really get into my blogging channel because y'all my community. I can't leave now. I done built y'all up. And really, this is not work to me. It's really not. It's work when I try to read off a script. It's what it is. That's when it's work. When I look over here, so I just have to have bullet points. I can't have like a script because I'll get lost. I'll get lost. But thank you so much. And what is everybody doing today? I already told y'all what I'm doing. I'm sitting at this computer. I already got where complete an edit, upload thumbnail, transfer two videos to SSD cards to delete off computer, and on and on and on. But I am gonna pop up. I don't know what day. I think when I start on my new one. I don't know. I might do it on this video I'm editing now and just show you a little bit because this one has a lot on it. Not show you the whole video because then you won't want to watch, but show you parts that I had to do because I had to do a lot of voiceovers. Because when you go into stores, and that's what a lot of people want me to do, go into stores, go downtown, wherever, the coffee shops and different areas down to the beach. So a lot of times when you go in stores, they're playing music. If I go in the coffee shop, they're going to be playing music. So 9 times out of 10, I got to sit outside. And sometimes if you sit outside, they playing music. So, so then you got to do voiceovers. And voiceovers aren't really hard. It's just time. On this last video, it was time consuming is what it was. So, okay, well, you know what? I hope I explained that even if you win the lottery, even if you get 1 million people overnight on YouTube, I would love to wake up. It don't even have to be 1 million. It could be at least 5,000. They say ask for. You wake up and 5,000 people sitting there, so you want to be prepared no matter what in this life, no matter what age. And the younger ones, you have a great chance of leaving generational wealth. I keep telling y'all, if you really get serious about it, you have a chance of leaving generational wealth. Now, I don't know if I got that time. I probably got time to leave me a little will. But always be ready no matter what. And I thank y'all so much. And y'all know I'll be back Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. and Friday. And then Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time, my premiere goes up. And thank you so much for everyone stopping by. And it's just been an amazing morning. It really has. And I hope I didn't miss anybody in the chat. I think I did pretty good today. Got behind a little bit, but I did pretty good. And I'm just hoping everybody have a safe holiday because people out there driving crazy, y'all. Okay, so make sure that y'all have a great day and a safe holiday. And thank you. And I'm going to say bye and see y'all on Wednesday at 9:30.
Just text, I know it's a toss up, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Ayy, the Uber pulling up on call.